Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. This platform essentially captures the physical value in a digital form, allowing Iraqis to hold the same value electronically rather than in cash. The reason for this shift is practical and forward-looking. There's an anticipation of a future recalculation, or evaluation, of the dinar's exchange rate. By moving citizens' physical holdings into the banking system, the government and financial institutions will be prepared to adjust values digitally. Once this revaluation occurs, the numbers reflected in citizens' accounts will be recalculated according to the new exchange rate. This move offers tremendous promise, especially for those who have stored their wealth in high-denomination dinars, as their savings could see a notable increase in purchasing power. This transition to an electronic system isn't just about ease and convenience, it's also about expediting the process of bringing the economy to a new standard. The dinar matrix's reference is symbolic, representing the many years of economic instability and the lack of trust in traditional banking, which led to people physically storing cash at home. Now, the flip of a switch indicates that, with a revaluation, citizens' holdings will immediately benefit from the change. The fantastic news here is that this system has encouraged people to bring in their dinars, which accelerates the modernization of Iraq's banking system and helps unify the economy under a centralized, digital framework. This initiative reflects a broader trend in global finance, where countries are moving towards digital banking solutions, reducing dependency on cash. For Iraq, however, this is particularly meaningful. The move signals a step towards financial stability and increased trust in national institutions, which can help stimulate investment, both domestically and internationally. The trust-building mechanism here, providing paper proof for digital deposits, aims to foster confidence among citizens who may have resisted the idea of digital banking in the past. The implications of this shift are broad. On an individual level, citizens gain assurance that their wealth is both secure and ready to benefit from a possible economic improvement. On a national level, Iraq can stabilize its currency, increase foreign investment potential, and align more closely with global financial standards. The move is ultimately about empowerment, providing Iraqis with both a safer and potentially more prosperous financial future. The emergence of this new electronic system marks a major shift in how these citizens will interact with their currency. In this new setup, exchange centers play a pivotal role. These centers are now responsible for collecting the old 30 notes from citizens and converting them into digital equivalents on an electronic platform. In other words, these physical banknotes are being deposited into a digital system, where the values are recorded electronically. This represents a fundamental change from the traditional physical storage of wealth to a more modernized, centralized, and digital approach to banking. The significance of this shift cannot be overstated, as it represents the future of Iraq's financial system and reflects global trends in financial modernization, where many countries are moving towards cashless or digital economies. One of the most compelling aspects of this transition is the introduction of a new form of proof for citizens that they have deposited their currency into the electronic system. Rather than holding on to the physical notes, citizens are provided with paper receipts that show the exact amount they have in the bank, now stored in electronic form. This paper is essentially the new equivalent of the physical notes, serving as a representation of wealth that is now tied to a more formal, regulated, and secure system. It is a crucial development because it replaces the old, informal system of mattress money with one that is part of a formalized national financial infrastructure. The reason for this major shift, as articulated in the conversation between Firefly and Frank, is the anticipation of a future evaluation of the Iraqi dinar. The central idea here is that once these old 30 notes are converted into digital form, the value of these notes can be adjusted automatically at the flip of a switch once the new exchange rate is implemented. In essence, the system has been designed in such a way that the new values will be automatically credited to the accounts of Iraqi citizens, reflecting the new exchange rate once it is announced and implemented. This is a revolutionary development for many reasons, primarily because it allows for an efficient and quick transition to the new exchange rate without the need for physically reprinting new banknotes or requiring citizens to physically exchange their old notes for new ones. The term flip of a switch is particularly telling. It suggests that the technology behind the new system is highly advanced and capable of instantaneously recalculating and reassigning the value of each citizen's account once the new exchange rate is applied. This is a far cry from the traditional methods of currency revaluation, which typically involve large-scale changes in physical currency, a process that can take months or even years. In Iraq's case, the digital system promises to dramatically speed up the process of recalculating the value of the dinar for each individual, which could have significant economic implications for the country. Many Iraqis have held on to their wealth in these notes, hoping for a time when the currency would be revalued and the dinar would regain some of its lost value. The introduction of the electronic platform is seen by many as the first concrete step towards that long-awaited revaluation. The concept of dinar mattresses is a metaphor for the decades of uncertainty surrounding Iraq's currency. It represents the way in which Iraqi citizens have been forced to rely on physical currency as a means of securing their wealth, rather than placing their trust in a banking system that many felt was unreliable or incapable of protecting their savings. The fact that citizens can now bring their old 30 notes into exchange centers and convert them into a more secure electronic form is seen as a sign of progress and a new era of financial stability. For the Iraqi government and financial institutions, this move is not just about updating the banking infrastructure, it is also about ensuring that the country's economy is better equipped to handle future financial challenges. By creating a system that tracks and manages dinar holdings electronically, the government will be able to more effectively control the currency's supply and value. This system also lays the groundwork for future reforms in Iraq's banking and financial sectors, which could help attract foreign investment, facilitate trade, and reduce reliance on cash-based transactions. The ability to instantly recalculate and adjust the value of citizens' accounts according to the new exchange rate is a major step forward for Iraq's currency system. This system removes much of the friction traditionally involved in currency revaluation, making the process more efficient, transparent, and manageable. Rather than waiting for a lengthy process of physical currency exchange, the citizens of Iraq can now be confident that their wealth will be adjusted seamlessly as part of a larger economic reform. This rapid transition to an electronic system also highlights Iraq's growing recognition of the need to modernize its economy and align more closely with global financial trends. The global shift toward digital and cashless economies is an undeniable trend, and Iraq's move to digitize its currency is a direct response to this. The country is moving toward a more secure, transparent, and efficient financial system, one that will be better suited to meet the demands of both domestic and international markets. This move is also likely to improve the ease with which Iraq can conduct international trade, as many foreign investors and business partners prefer to work in digital currencies or systems that are not reliant on physical notes. The news that this new system has been successfully implemented is seen as fantastic news by Firefly and others in the conversation because it represents a concrete step toward Iraq's economic recovery and modernization. The ability to quickly and efficiently transition to a new exchange rate system offers hope that Iraq's economic situation can be stabilized and that citizens' wealth, long held in physical notes, can now be part of a more secure and promising financial future. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.